Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the BioTE Cup Series. Tonight, it is the Winston All-Star Showdown here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. We're coming to you live here on Rice Sports TV. Boy, I tell you, the guys, they have been ready to get back on track, man. I tell you, the holidays are over, man. Time to jump into 2023, and boy, they are ready to go. We're glad to be back with them, folks. Glad you're here to join us here tonight. And I tell you, there's a lot of great racing in store tonight. A lot of stuff to go over tonight, and we'll definitely do that. But of course, we want to give a shout out, as always, to our sponsors. That would be BioTE and Georgetown OBGYN. As always, thank you for your support. Now we have in about maybe 3 minutes time, they're going to get ready to have their drivers meeting, and we're going to do something a little different here tonight, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's head on down on the track here, see who's out there. There's Kelly Thomas. He's currently third quickest there with a 29.409. Getting ready for some night racing here at Charlotte. Riley Heath out on track. That's actually the 33, Sean McLaughlin, right next to him there. Riley's fourth quickest, 29.1. Sean, his personal best is 29.451. Good for sixth quickest so far. Alan Bledsoe in the seventh position at the moment, 29.472. Good to see Zachary Stanton on track here. He's ninth quickest, 29.492. Let's see, there's two machine there, Paul Bajanic. Hustling that Bojangles machine around the track. He's 12th quickest, 29.816 for Paul Bajanic. Let's see, who else is on it? I see Kevin Winker. He's making his way out. Well, he was kind of making his way out. He kind of stopped over there for a moment, and he might be getting some last-minute settings there, ready to hit the track there. He's actually currently second quickest at 29.378. Oh, okay, he's just having some fun right now. So, yeah, the guys, they like to do that, and I think they're actually getting. I think I'm getting a notification here that that they're getting ready to head on into the drivers meeting. And tonight, folks, we're going to hop on in with them and give you a little taste of what it's like to be in a driver's meeting. So we're just gonna be nice and quiet and just back and hop on in there with the guys. Go back to the server here, and we'll just be quiet.
Segments. First three segments each will be 25 laps. There will be a caution thrown at the conclusion of lap 25 as soon as the leader crosses the stripe. The final segment will be 15 laps. In the first segment, every driver will be required to complete a 4-tire pit stop under green. Please announce over voice chat when you are making your stop. Matt's going to be doing race control as soon as he gets back. He will make sure that everybody's doing 4-tire stops. Failure to do a 4-tire stop in the first segment under green will result in disqualification. Caution laps do not count tonight. Therefore, you can't enable the lucky dog. If a caution comes out, you are the first car a lap down. Let Matt know. He will give you a wave around. There will be 2 attempts at a green-white checker tonight. There are unlimited tires and 2 fast repairs. Our fuel load has been dropped to 50% from our normal 65%. The winner of tonight's race will receive $25 in either iRacing credits or PayPal, your choice. If the winner wins all 4 segments, they will receive a $10 bonus, making it a total of $35. Good luck, have fun, race hard, and drivers, welcome to the Winston.
James, question.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, that was guys, and they're getting ready to go out here for qualifying, and I tell you, it's kind of neat to get a chance to do that. You know, you always see the stuff on television, never get to really experience what they're doing out there. So it's like actually when you're in the room there with the drivers, and you know, we might do that again later on in the season, and might spend a little bit more time with stuff, you know. But we'll tonight was kind of a test run for that, and I think that went along well here. But we're gonna go ahead and take a moment here before we get to qualifying. We want to take a moment to hear from our sponsors. Be right back. Hey, you're watching BioTE Cup Series, the Winston All-Star Showdown here on Rice Sports TV. Today, BioTE is a leading innovator in precision and preventative healthcare. We have translated over 80 years of scientific insight into medical approaches that identify and address imbalances in the production of hormones that occur as the body ages. BioTE is poised as a leader in the health and wellness revolution by offering personalized hormone therapy and high-grade nutraceuticals to people who want to take charge of their health. This is accomplished through personalized and preventative healthcare, made possible with hormone optimization. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or check out the link in the description. Georgetown OBGYN provides complete women's care to the Central Texas area with a focus on patient comfort and satisfaction. Dr. Vincent Sherman, Dr. John Sherman, and Dr. Kelly Monteville look forward to providing you with the excellent care you deserve. They take pride in combining experience you can trust with the most innovative treatments. For more information, click the link in the description below. Okay, folks, we are back here. BioTE, the Winston All-Star Showdown, and they're actually in their in the drivers' meet. So they'll be wrapping that up here very shortly, I would believe, and because they'll probably get out and do it. Mic check, mic check. There we go, there we go. Okay. Wow, something we're back. I think we're back. You guys can hear me in the, let me know in the chat there. I muted my mic for when we went into the driver's meeting, and then ever since then I couldn't hear anything. So I think we're all back here now, and if you can hear me, if you can't hear me, just let me know. Put it that way. If you can't hear me, say so in the chat. But I think we're good to go here now, and like I said, that was our first time trying that, and I might have muted the wrong thing, and but I think we're all good to go. And we got about 12 seconds to go now, getting ready to roll into the qualifying session here. And and I'm pretty sure they're doing what they normally do. They have their qualifying sessions are usually open qualifying, meaning everybody out on the track at the same time. And so yeah, that'll be interesting. And we'll see how everything works out there tonight. Who is that? Who is the number 29 out there? Oh, that was Parker Parrish. Okay, yeah, he's got a nice paint scheme. I didn't get a chance to lock on him. We'll catch him here when they go out to qualify here. Haven't seen Parker in a while. They'll probably be getting ready to hit the track. I think that was I wanted to say that was there's a nice looking paint scheme there. And you can see, as you can see, all the drivers are hitting the track at the same time. Parker making his way out. Live qualifying. There's James Brosker already on track. There's no telling who got out first. So we'll watch the timing tower to see when some of these times come in. Guys making their way down the back stretch. This is probably either first hot lap or their out lap. And there's the 51 there. Kevin Winker was getting a little bit of a tow and got some times on the board. Sean McLaughlin was the first one to put a time down, 29.581. And right now it's still holding up, and he's on provisional. Oh, he just got bumped by Patrick Hernandez. 29.486. And let's see, Alan Bledsoe now in that second position, 29.579. It's still Hernandez and Bledsoe. McLaughlin just moved back up a position into the P2 position. And Matthew Batby rockets right to the top, 29.267. And I tell you, he's fast anyway, folks. It's no surprise that he's up there. He has been one of the quickest drivers out there all season long. Let's see, there's James Brossiker currently in that sixth position. Oh, and he got together with Kevin Winker there. I think Winker was trying to get a little bit too much draft going there. Got into the back, and let's see who else is out there. Joe Norton currently in that fourth position, 29.465. For the number 42. Kelly Thomas now in the P3 position, 29.458. Let's see, did he improve his time? No, he did not. So right now he's still in the P3 position. Oscar making his way back out on track. And see, there's Riley Hoots. He just went up into the second position, 29.383. Who else is on track? There's Ryan Cruz. He just improved his not his position, but his lap time, 30.111 for the double zero. He's got Thomas right there behind him. Thomas trying to get a little bit of a draft going on there. Every little bit helps. And he's currently P4, 29.458. Let's see, there's Zachary Statton. He's right now he's in the top 10. He's at 29.592, his personal best. As he rockets down the backstretch, still have 5 minutes to go in qualifying. So they can come in, they can do as many hot laps as they want under these conditions and go and get another fresh set of good years and have plenty of time to go out and turn more laps. So it's not over till the checkered flag waves. Batby, he's still up at top there, 29.267. He's about a tenth ahead of Riley Hoots, who's in the P2 position. Riley just bolted on a fresh set of good years. We're going to go out there and see if he can pick up that tenth of a second, get that P1 position. He is right there. So is Winker and Hernandez. They're like 0.15 and 0.17. And matter of fact, everybody in the top 6 is about a tenth of a second behind off the leader. Maybe Thomas and Norton, you might well say 0.2 because they're 0.19, but it's pretty close. So to qualify that close, and we'll see. The qualifying is one thing, but then you also have to get out there and run the race, and of course having the unusual situation, the type of setup they have tonight for racing, that's definitely going to make things interesting for sure. And so we'll be right here to see how that all plays out. Let's see, who haven't we not? There's James Brosser. He's currently in the 9th spot, 29.545. Looks like he's coming in, and 4 minutes to go. He has time to come in and get some more tires and head back on out there. That's a cool looking. What is that, a Metallica paint scheme? Yeah. From James Brosser. I'm thinking that's probably what he'll do and go get some tires and give it another crack here. Yep, tires going on for the number 3. Just saw Sean McLaughlin go by. He's going out to take another crack at it. McLaughlin's currently P7 at the moment, about 0.2 off of your provisional pole sitter Matthew Batby. He's not on track right now. Boy, I tell you, look at Patrick Hernandez. He has got it down to 0.03 of a second. 29.3 flat is his personal best. I mean, he is right there. And like I said before, now a lot of this may have to do with getting a tow, getting some draft, and that's affecting, how you go with the qualifying and everything. But he's fixing to be in a good spot here to start this race if he can, hold on to that outside pole there. Riley Hoots making his way back out on track. Currently P3 with a 29.383. He's seeing him getting closer. Okay, I got to go back out there. I'm going to have to try to crank this up a little bit, see if I can maybe get another tenth or so out there. I want to try to secure that pole position for sure. So that is his out lap. We'll follow him around to see if he, as he comes around, come to the stripe right now. So this should be the first next time lap for him. See if he can improve on that 29.267. Just under 2 minutes to go now in qualifying. Hugging that outside wall, trying to keep that momentum up. Here he comes. He's already on provisional pole. He crosses the stripe. Does he improve his lap time? No, he does not. 29.699. We'll give it one more shot here. Now he's got down low. Oh, and he got a little problem there. Ryan Cruz, and that ruined the lap there. I think Ryan was trying to stay high, but qualifying is just about over, so we're going to go ahead and pause a moment for our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back, and we're getting ready to go out for the pace lap here to get this Winston All-Star Showdown going here. And as they're getting ready to get rolling, let's take a look at the starting grid. Matthew Batby, he's your pole sitter here tonight. And then starting in the P2 position will be Patrick Hernandez. Starting third will be Riley Hoots. Fourth will be 51 of Kevin Winker. Then in the fifth position will be the 15 Zachary Stanton. Sixth position will be the number 28 of Kelly Thomas. The seventh will be the 42 of Joe Nerton. And eighth position will be the 24 Alan Bledsoe. It's showing here, it's showing him starting in eighth, but yet it's showing Sean McLaughlin on the grid. I don't know why, because on the lineup it's showing Allen in the 10th spot for some reason. I don't know why that is, because Sean McLaughlin's right there in the 8th position. So I'm not sure why the grid. We're going to get rid of that grid there, and just go by what we see here. And then James Brosker, he's in that 9th position. Then we have Alan Bledsoe, like I said, 10th. Parker Parrish, he's in that 11th spot. Ryan Cruz in the 12th position. 13th is Paul Bajanic. And Matthew Wilson's not on track. I'm not sure if he's working race control or not, but he is not on track. So we're not really sure if he may or may not be in the event here. The pace car is off.
Green, green, green.
We got a green flag, and we're racing here tonight at Charlotte for the All-Star race. Taking it down into turn 1. Riley Hoots, he gets past Hernandez. Hernandez goes a little high there. He gets shuffled out of the order. He's back to 4th already. It's Riley Hoots trying to run down Matthew Batby as they head down the backstretch. Hernandez, he's trying to get himself together. Kevin Winker down on that inside, trying to see if he can get that spot from the 19. Batby, he'll hold on to and lead lap number 1 as they start lap 2. Like they said, only green flag laps count if there is a caution. Like say if there was a caution right now, it would stay lap 2 until it goes green again, and so the laps won't just tick off. And remember, they have to pit at least one time in this first 25 lap segment. They're 1, 2, 3. Batby, Hoots, Hernandez, Kevin Winker, he's right there as well. There's Kelly Thomas, he is right there with them, running in that 4th position. I'm sorry, make that 5th position, and he's got Zachary Stanton right behind him. Oh boy, they're getting 3 wide up at the front here. Riley Hoots has got his nose out the front. Man, they're battling for position. It's Hoots and Hernandez. Riley Hoots is the lead. He's got Matthew Batby behind him on the high side. Patrick Hernandez is trying to find the groove down on the inside to get past the 9. He kind of slots right in behind Batby there. Fast-paced racing here. I mean, these laps are going by so quick here tonight. Getting ready to start lap number 5 of a total of 90 laps, but lap number 5 of the first 25 lap segment. And then, boy, this will be interesting to see when folks pit. They're going to have to pit at some point, so it'll be interesting to see who decides to go where. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Zachary Stanton back in the 7th position. He's chasing Sean McLaughlin, the 33 machine there. Kelly Thomas in the 28. They're all right behind Kevin Winker. A little further back, there's Joe Nerton on the high side. Alan Bledsoe down on that inside trying to get through there. Boy, Matthew Batby, he is putting the pressure on Riley Hoots coming off of turn 2. He's trying to get that lead back as they race down the backstretch. Patrick Hernandez is right there too, folks. Kevin Winker working his way into the picture here as well. Boy, Riley Hoots is really battling to hold off that number 9. He leads them as they start lap number 7. And you know, knowing that they're only going 25 laps, these guys can pretty much go flat out. Kevin Winker down on that inside. Okay, I think, did I see somebody on pit road? I think Ryan Cruz. Oh, we have a caution. So now this is lap 7. Let's see. That was Joe Nerton. Looks like he went around there. I don't see a whole lot of damage on the car. Maybe, I don't know if that was the left rear or just the way the paint scheme made it look like it was dented in. He might have just spun. Oh yeah, actually I think the back of the car was missing. I think he might have backed it into the wall there. So he's coming down pit road. So I believe that the lap count is frozen at lap 7 here. And yep, he's missing the back of that 42 machine. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened here to Joe. He's running along there. He's up there on the high side. He's got the 29 Parker Parrish right behind him. James Brosker down on the inside. And he might have just it might have just come around on him. We'll see what happens here as they make their way through the turn. Oh, the 24, Alan Bledsoe. He got collected by the 24, and Parker Parrish, nowhere to go, and he just gets collected as well. But that is what happened, and that's what got everything going there. And Alan Bledsoe was the one that actually lost a little bit of control there. Let's take it back live here. And so Riley Hoots, he managed to hold on. And now they're coming down pit road. They can go ahead and take their mandatory pit stop here. It's almost like, they get to do this under caution. Now, a lot of the front runners, Hoots, Batby, they're coming in. Kelly Thomas, James Rossiger, they're all making their way down. Alan Bledsoe's coming back in again. And Patrick Hernandez, he's going to cycle up to the first position if he does not pit. And let's see. I think we're waiting for, it looks like he's in the first position. Ryan Cruz is at the tail end of the lead lap from the looks of it. But I think they said there's no lucky dog, so he may be get sent to the end of the line when they get ready to go green, because otherwise, so he'll end up being, it's not showing him a lap down, but it is once he gets sent to the back and he'll get behind the leaders. I'm imagining that he'll be showing a lap down. So I think Matthew Wilson is working race control because he's showing as retired, and so that may be it's possible that's what's going on here. Why we don't see the 88 out on track. And let's see, Alan Bledsoe now just leaving pit road. And he'll come back out 12 and field. Now we're seeing everything kind of cycle around here. iRacing timing and scoring. Actually, he was just going into the pits, my bad. And iRacing timing and scoring is getting itself all in shape here. And just like I was thinking, now it's still showing Patrick Hernandez as your leader. And let's see, is it, now we're under caution. We might get the one to go this time around. We'll see. I'm like I said before, I'm imagining that the 00 of Ryan Cruz will get shuffled to the back. So we'll see what happens. They're about to go into turn 3. Alan Bledsoe, he's coming around to catch up to the back of the pack here. First caution of the evening. Laps are frozen at lap 7. And, okay, that's interesting. Now it's showing Joe Norton as the leader. That'll let iRacing do its thing, and pace car crosses the stripe here. Let's see if we get the one to go. And yep, it will be one to go here. So now we're going to see. Okay, it looks like okay, Ryan Cruz, I guess because he was in front of the leader, it's not like being a lucky dog, but he just basically gets the wave around, which is strange because right now it's showing him as first, but I believe once he comes around to the back of the pack here, I think it's going to get him sorted out there. He should be at the back of the pack here, maybe like in the I guess the 14th position. We'll see what happens as he comes around. I don't know. I'm wondering if they'll have to wave off the restart and let iRacing reset itself. I think it's in the process of doing it now. We'll follow him around. And see, there it is. It's just updated, and now it's showing Joe Norton actually as your leader with Patrick Hernandez in that second position. So pace car should be getting ready to head down on the pit road. And it will be lap 8 when they get the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
We got a green, and we're racing once again. Boy, Joe Norton, he kind of caught him sleeping there a little bit. He is off and running. And now that's weird because now it's showing Kevin Winker. I don't know. That's strange. It's showing Kevin Winker as your leader. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, folks. That's what my timing and scoring is picking up. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hide my graphics here, and I'm going to look at the actual iRacing for a second just to see what they say it is. And it's showing Kevin Winker as your leader. Okay, so that's interesting, and I'm not sure what the deal is with Joe Nurton. He's now he's showing in the. It has sorted itself out. Now Joe Nurton is in the 12th position. I thought so. Actually, I kind of thought Patrick Hernandez was actually the leading that restart. This is all new to me here. This format here. So we're just playing it by ear here tonight. So Nurton fighting to stay on the lead lap. He's got Kevin Winker right behind him. There's Patrick Hernandez he's getting a lot of pressure there from the 5. Riley Hoots, I mean, he is all over the 19, taking a look down on the inside. And here comes Matthew Batby trying to give him a little bump and run here. And Batby working his way through the crowd back up into that 2nd position. It's an absolute dogfight here. Kevin Winker was right there, but Batby is quickly coming in here. Parker Parrish and Paul Bajanic, they're now on pit road with the mandatory pit stop that's required. Parrish, I think, had already come in once. That was Paul Bajanic's first pit stop of the evening. And now here comes Kevin Winker. He's coming down for his green flag pit stop. Patrick Hernandez, Zachary Statton, and Sean McLaughlin, none of them pitted under that caution. So they had to serve that mandatory 4-tire change at some point. So that leaves Matthew Batby. Well, he's not free and clear because Riley Hoots is right there, and I mean, he's taking a little peek down on the inside. Oh, and he gets into Batby. Batby's trying to save it. Oh, and he tags the outside, and he gets Riley Hoots as well. So, hey, oh boy. Well, all's fair in love and war. Good Lord, Matthew Batby, Riley Hoots, and he was trying to squeeze through. He did tag the 9, and Karma kind of jumped on him immediately. Batby trying to save it and ended up collecting the car that got into him. It looked like he was just about to make it through. And let's go back and let's see if we can go back and see where that started here. Here we go. And it was going to be a super close pass. And here we go. Now we saw the 5 there, Riley Hoots. He was getting down super close. No, I mean, that car was just going to move up a little bit, and he had a lot of momentum, and he tagged the 9 just a little bit too much, and there was really nothing that Batby could do there. He's doing everything he can to try to save that number 9 machine, and when he hits the wall, it gets him spinning like a top, and then, of course, he taps the Alan Bledsoe got collected as well. That's a rough deal for Bledsoe. That's a hard hit for the 24. Wow, very hard hit there. And of course Hoots, he went spinning down in the infield, and he got some engine damage. So I don't remember. I think they have 2 faster pairs tonight. So he'll definitely have to use one of them for sure. So left side tires going on for Hoots. He's down and away. 1 fast repair burned. Matthew Batby exited just in front of him. So they're right there together, folks. And in fact, Batby is behind Riley Hoots. So, oh boy. Alan Bledsoe, he was the innocent bystander. He had to burn a fast repair, so he's making his way back out. And now it's got Joe Nurton. It's saying Joe Nurton is the leader there, and Paul Bajanic is in the 12th position. And we'll see what happens when they get cycled around here. This may be the case here, because I think these guys Now it is showing Cruz is a lap down, so Paul Bojanic I think is now on the tail end of the lead lap, and Parker Parrish is in the 11th position. And now they're recycling. iRacing is reshuffling the order here once again, and so we'll see what happens as they get shuffled around. It's still showing Joe Nurton. I think he's he might have been told to get out of line and go where he get back to, I guess, where he's supposed to be, because he is in 13th position. Because that looks about right. Because Kevin Winker, I believe he was leading the race at the time when the caution came out. So that puts Bojanic at the tail end of the lead lap. Both him and Parker Parrish up there in the 29 machine. So they'll be fighting to try to stay ahead of your leaders, Kevin Winker, Patrick Hernandez. Hey, good luck with that. Zachary Staton in the 3rd position. And I'm saying 3rd. Sean McLaughlin 4th. I think iRacing has got them sorted out. Matthew Batby, he's right there in that 5th spot. And now the order actually reshuffled. Now Hoots is behind him once again. Oh my goodness. I think Riley, he'll probably rethink that pass this time if the opportunity presents itself. He'll definitely be making sure that he is clear. He definitely doesn't want to burn another faster pair this early, and we're only in segment number 1. And I believe at the end of each segment, it'll be like a stage break. They'll have like a competition caution, I believe. So now we're making our way down the backstretch. Interesting. Right now, iRacing is still showing Parker Parrish as your leader. So we'll kind of just roll with it until they get. I'm going to say that Kevin Winker is the lead, but we'll see what happens once the green flag drops, because he's right there behind the pace car. But it just may reshuffle the order once they cross the line. Pace car is in. They're right out front there. There's Paul Bojanic.
Green.
We got a green flag, and boy, they're all bunched up here. Man, that is not oh boy, a little chaotic back here. Everybody's still rolling, and it does cycle around. Kevin Winker's your leader. It looks like Parrish is just trying to stay high and get out of the way. So it's Winker, Staton, Matthew Batby in that 3rd position. Boy, that was a tricky restart, but it looks like they all made it through there. Kevin Winker now in that P1 position. Batby is right there, less than 2/10 behind him, closing in rather quickly. Now lap 14 of 90. Come down to the stripe to start lap 15. Brossiker and Nurton are coming down pit road, serving their, I think Brossiker, this is his first time in, so. Well, actually, he's already been in, so this may be his 2nd time in. It was showing Joe Nurton had pitted twice. Now, that was his 3rd time in. 2nd time for James Brossiker. Batby, boy, he sure is getting close. Alan Bledsoe peels off once again. This will be his 4th time down on pit road. Zachary Staton, he's back far enough from those guys in front. So if something were to happen, he might be able to slip right on through there, just the way Matthew Batby just slipped under the 51 of Kevin Winker into that lead. Staton, he's doing well to keep pace with him, though. And it looks like they're trying to break away a little bit. Those three right there, Patrick Hernandez is a little bit further back. You can see a little bit of the gap is formed there. The top three, Parker, let's see, that's Parker Parrish. He's not on the lead lap. He's running 8th, 1 lap down. So there's a lap car between him and Sean McLaughlin. There's McLaughlin there in the 5th spot. He had Kelly Thomas right behind him. Thomas now coming down green flag pit stop. I guess he may be serving his mandatory 4-tire stop here. Zachary Staton continues to follow. Oh, and here comes, that was Batby. I think that's Batby coming down. And this will actually be his 3rd time coming down on pit road. So he may have already got the 4 tires he wanted, but he could have gotten them also when he was involved in that caution. Who knows? This could be just a fuel stop. He locks them up a little bit. He hits his marks. Let's see if it looks okay. He is getting tires. He's getting right sides at the very least anyway. So let's see what happens if he gets. Yep, he's getting. This is his mandatory 4-tire stop. He's down and away. 15 seconds flat for Matthew Batby. So Kevin Winker. Kevin, he pitted on lap 11. Now whether or not he got 4 tires or not, you know what we can do? Let's take a look. Let's go see. Let's take a look at pit stop time. Let's go look and see if we can see Winker. Now Winker did a 15-second stop, so that I'm thinking that he may have gotten his 4 tires already. Because you can look at those those pit stop times, something short like 6.3 seconds. That's probably just fuel, but a lot of these stops are showing like 14 and 15 seconds. So I'm inclined to think that I'm thinking a lot of these guys might have already served their 4-tire rule here. Now Batby, he's 7th, a lap down at the moment. Kevin Winker, Zachary Staton is 2nd. Patrick Hernandez in the 3rd spot. They're all spaced out a bit. Sean McLaughlin 4th. They all pitted on lap 11. And if they already got their 4 tires, hey, they're good to go to the end of this segment. It's lap 22 now. 5th place is Parker Parrish. He's their 1st car a lap down. The rest of the field is 1 lap down to the top 4. So it'll be kind of a battle in the next segment for these guys to start working their way back onto the lead lap. Kevin Winker currently leads Zachary Staton by about 0.4 of a second there. Cruising right along. It is lap 24, so I'm thinking they'll complete lap 25 and then get the caution on 26. Staton doing a good job. We haven't seen Zachary in a while. Good to see him out on track. Good to see him having a good run out here tonight in Charlotte. Running in that 2nd position. And, Winker, there we go. Lap 25, that's the end of the 1st segment here. So that will, this will be interesting to see. I don't know if they have to pit. Now, can they pit under this caution? See, caution laps don't count. So even if they did pit, they are still going to have to pit once they get the green flag, I would imagine, because then the laps will start to count once again. Well, now it just registered 26. I would imagine that it's going to stay. Yeah, they just reset it at 25. There we go. iRacing reset it because it should have froze at 25. So 25 complete. And it looks like that's weird because it looks like the field is starting to cycle itself around. Okay, everybody's getting in order. It's still the top 4. So now we will see, are these guys going to Now, Matthew Batby, he came in and pitted, right? And he got tires. So you're required to do a 4-tire stop in the first segment, but I don't believe you're required to do it in the second segment. It's just the first segment is the mandatory for the first one. And you see a whole bunch of folks coming down pit road. Winker, Statton, all of them coming down pit road, your leaders there. And of course that's going to shuffle the field around here. Hernandez just getting to his box. Winker was already in his, just saw Riley Hoots pull up to his. Left side's going on there. I think Mad Racing, he's off first. Looks like Hernandez might be in second there, and Zachary Statton will be the third one out. Sean McLaughlin just finishing up. He lights him up and heads off back out onto the track there. So Winker retains the lead. And of course that puts everybody back on the lead lap except for Riley Hoots. He's still showing a lap down. So I'm not sure. I don't know if Riley, I don't know what happened there. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see how this works out here. So Riley, he's showing in the 13th position. More guys are coming down on pit road. Parker Parrish making his way down to his pit box. There's Kelly Thomas coming in. I think we just saw Ryan Cruz. He's in his spot there. Alan Bledsoe getting service with the 24 machine. Paul Bajanic, he's on his way out. 15.1 seconds for the 2 car. There's Kelly Thomas. He's down and away. Everybody's on their way out. Parker Parrish. He's still sitting there. Is his engine running? It didn't. I can't tell. It didn't. It is running. Okay, but I don't know if he. That was a long pit stop there for Parker, unless he was topping the tanks off, because they're only running 50% capacity on the fuel. So now we're into the second of 4 segments. They don't have a mandatory 4-tire pit stop. So who knows? These guys may be able to just race all the way to the end, and Parker may have just done a little fuel strategy there. And I'll see how that helps him later on. There's Matthew Batby coming down pit road again. And so that'll put him to the end of the line down there. We are showing several folks. Looks like it's updating. Still almost half the field a lap down, starting with Parker Parrish. And Batby is 9th. And so he's on pit road. I think that's going to leave him a lap down as well. He's going ahead now and putting on fresh set of Goodyears.
Not going green. Not going green.
So they waved it off. Merton, he's making his way down as well. There's Batby taking off, and he's exiting the pits. And it's showing him as let's see where that puts him. Yeah, it looks like he'll, I think he'll be on the lead lap here. At least that's what it's looking like now as iRacing is updating itself. James Brosker making his way down pit road. Let's see if he gets 4 tires and fuel. I believe he will. Excuse me. And he's down and away 16.6 seconds for the number 3. I think he's the only car on pit road at the moment. And through all of that, Winker, he is still your leader. And I think we'll be getting the 1 to go next time around. And you can hear Winker, he's pushing that clutch in, cruising as much as he can. You can see how those the telemetry is not there to see how the RPMs just drop down to nothing, because he's cruising along trying to save as much fuel as possible. So it's him, Patrick Hernandez there in the second spot. Zachary Stanton still holding on there in that third position. Sean McLaughlin in that fourth spot. And Parker Parrish showing fifth. Matthew Batby, he's in the sixth position. I thought he was on the lead lap. And in fact, it looks like everybody's now on the lead lap. Nobody's showing a lap down, really. So we should be good to go here. It'll be lap 26, the start of lap 26 when we get the green flag. And Batby, he's ready to race the race. He's ready to race the pace car. He is ready to go. Boy, I tell you, those guys behind him, he is going to have to get a good start here. Now Batby, he is a ways back there. He's got a few cars between him and the leader. He's on the high side too. Don't know if that's the best place to be for the restart. Let's find out. There's the pace car in.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're racing once again, starting lap 26. It's Winker and Hernandez. Zachary Stanton down on the inside. Sean McLaughlin in that fourth spot. Parker Parrish in the mix as well. And of course, Batby, he's back there now. Batby showing in the fourth position now, trying to weave his way through the field if he can. Patrick Hernandez has gotten in front of the 51. Sean McLaughlin, he's in that third spot. Here comes the 9, though, trying to find his way through there. Taking a look on the outside of the 33. As they race down the backstretch, I think Hernandez got loose. He managed to save it, though. That cost him the lead, though. It puts Winker back to the front. So it's Winker versus Batby once again. Oh, and Patrick Hernandez coming back, and they get together. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to cause a caution there. Oh, a huge pileup. Did anybody make it through that? Sean McLaughlin did. He is currently your leader. Patrick Hernandez, it looks like he made it. James Brossiger now in the third spot. And Paul Bajanic is fourth, and Ryan Cruz rounding out the top 5. But Sean McLaughlin is the one that made it through that. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can see what happened here. Okay, there's Batby. Now, was anything going on? Okay, he's in front there. Let's see. Oh, that's the other. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong replay, folks. Let's go to the one that literally just happened here. We're gonna hold what you got there. That's the other caution. I'm gonna jump back to this one, and this one also involved Matthew Batby as well. So here we go. There's Batby with Hernandez down on the inside, Winker on the high side. And who did Winker? Did he touch the wall? I think he might have. Let's run that back. Let's look at it from Winker's perspective there. And let's see, where is Winker at? There he is there. And we'll see. It looks like he might have got up there and bounced off the wall a little bit. And that might have been what started the chain reaction here. See them coming around, and he's getting close. He's getting awfully close there. And I don't think he touched the wall, but it got away from him a little bit, and he actually whacked the 19 there. But Hernandez went through the grass. Batby, him and poor Alan Bledsoe, and Zachary Stanton, he got caught up in it as well, the 15 car. And Stanton, another innocent bystander, he was having a good night up to that point. There's Parker Parrish in the 29 machine, and he got, well, just about everybody back there got collected. And then Sean McLaughlin, he just ran right through all of that. Let's run it back and look at it from his perspective here and see what he saw. And there it's happening. There's Winker. McLaughlin, he just squeezed right by on the high side. And all the carnage just started happening behind him, and he is just zooming on away. I mean, he did scrape the wall a little bit. I guess a little bit of a reaction to the cars starting to break loose around him and stuff, but he did manage to make it through unscathed. And now he is leading this race here on lap 29, which we'll be holding at lap 29 as the field. Most of the field has come in. The Batby, he's making his way down pit road. Zachary Stanton behind him and Kelly Thomas. So a very challenging night for these guys. See where everybody's hitting their pit boxes there. More tires. I think they have unlimited tires here tonight too. Give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Thank you for joining us there. And don't forget to check those links in the description, the sponsors, and there's also a link for live timing and scoring if you haven't seen that before. That's one thing we offer here on Rice Motorsports TV, and a lot of cool stats on there. You could follow along. So it might be getting the one to go this time around. Let's see as they cross the stripe here. And of course, when we get the green flag, that'll start in lap. I think that might kick back to 28 maybe, because it's supposed to not click off. Yeah, there it goes. It's just a little bit of a delay, but the lights are out on the pace car. And, well, okay, went back to 29 again. I think it might go back to 28. Yeah, it's I think it's getting all the timing and scoring in order. And so it will be, when they cross the stripe, it will start lap 29. So now they're racing to lap 50. If any of you just joined us, a different format here tonight. They're running 4 segments. The first 3 segments are 25 laps in length. They already finished the first segment, and they're in the second one. They had to do a mandatory 4-tire stop in the first one, and then of course now there's just been a couple of cautions here. Actually, this was the 4th caution, and so now folks are just playing pit strategy here, and as you see all the other information there, and so let's see what happens when they get the restart here. The front has gotten shuffled up there a little bit, and Hernandez is still up there. Let's see what Sean McLaughlin can do with him.
Green flag, green flag.
We got a green flag, and it's the start of lap 29. Boy, look at James Brossiker. Oh, he gets into the back of Sean McLaughlin. Parker Parrish, more wrecking. Not sure what's going on there. Oh my goodness. Does that even trigger a caution? I don't think it does. Oh, yes it did. Okay. And so who was credited with getting the lead when the caution came out? It looks like it'll be Patrick Hernandez. Sean McLaughlin, not sure what happened to Sean. Is he even still there? He is. Does he have damage? And car doesn't look that bad. He did get rear-ended by the 3 on the restart, but maybe he might have avoided a severe damage there. And okay, that's interesting. Now it's showing. Okay. I think it's just cycling around. We're gonna ignore that. Right now, the timing and scoring is showing Patrick Hernandez is third, but I think it's going to cycle around and have him as your leader. There it goes there. So let's see. Let's go down here and see if we can catch what happened there. We'll jump on board with Sean McLaughlin here. And let's run it back a little bit. It was just happening as we went back to the replay here. Now they got the green flag to go, and I think Brosker might have had the better reaction time there, and he just took off with a full head of steam, and the 33 just did not get away as quickly as he did, because as that continues to roll, you'll see the 33 just all of a sudden. I don't know if the 33 just gained a lot of momentum, or I don't know if Sean had to check up for whatever reason, but 33 definitely got into the back of him. It might have caught him by surprise as well. And now folks are trying to avoid everything that's happening in front of them. And then Sean, he really loses that time, gets hard into Zachary Statton up on the high side. Oh, there's Kelly Thomas, and he can't get out of the way in time. And that's just part of the big collision there. Ryan Cruz gets caught up in it, and there's a Statton. He that was the next one he was in. Cars still flying around him there. Thomas made it through there, and there's and through all of that, Paul Bajanic, and looks like Paul Bajanic made it through there. Kevin Winker looks like he got through there along with Patrick Hernandez. So that's kind of where we're at now. And like I said, I think, well, it looks like Hernandez did pit, but I guess he retained the lead. It's showing that he pitted on lap 29, him and the rest of the top four. Him, Riley Hoots, Matthew Batby, who is wow, now Batby is somehow, he's back in the third position. Well, he was about sixth or so, wasn't it? And so now he's third. So, wow, this is going to be interesting. What a heck of a race here. Laps frozen at lap 29, because they had just started that next restart, and everything went crazy there. So only one more lap clicked off officially, because there are the laps don't count under caution. So we're staying frozen at lap 29 until the green flag drops once again. More folks coming down on pit road. Kelly Thomas making his way in. Let's see, Parker Parrish coming in. And right now, there are 2 or 3 cars on pit road. Alan Bledsoe already in. More tires. Tires and fuel, I'm sure, for the 24 machine. Those are only 3 cars on pit road. Who's leading the race right now? It's showing Patrick Hernandez is the leader, but I'm thinking Paul Bajanic, he's right behind the pace car, and the lights are, let's see, oh yeah, we're 1 to go here. So Paul Bajanic, he was up there with him, and James Brossiker somehow survived all of that, and he's still up there at the front. Kevin Winker there in that, is he third? Or I think it's Ryan Cruz is actually third. Winker's on the high side there. And Matthew Batby, he just won't go away. He is right there. Sean McLaughlin is still in the fight as well, in that second position. We haven't seen Paul Bajanic up the front a lot on the restart, so this will be interesting. He last pitted on lap 28, so he's got fresh tires if he got 4 good years. Let's see what happens here. He's holding the field down. We got the green flag, and they're racing once again. Paul gets away. Ross, how about Ryan Cruz down on the inside? A little better start this time. James Brosker, he's in that second position. Kevin Winker in the third spot there. But boy, here comes Matthew Badby. He just goes right past the 51 into the 3rd position. He is on a mission to get back to the front. He's taking aim at the 3, and he's trying to zoom on by as they start lap 31. Now moving out into the 2nd position. Paul Bojanic trying to hold on, lead this race a few more laps, or as much of it as he possibly can. Something happened to Winker. He's off. Oh, as a caution, he was already falling back in the order. And I think I just saw, who was that? That was Ryan Cruz up on his lid. He managed to come back up down on all 4s. But I think something happened to Winker. That car is crabbing now, I think. It's kind of, yeah, I think it might be knocked off there just a little bit. Might be steering a little sideways. Let's go back and see if we can catch where this all started here. And I think it did start with Kevin. Because it looked like we saw him falling back through the order. Let's slow it down. There's James Bosker in the 3 machine. And they get together. It looks like they get together coming off of, what is that, turn 4 right there? And that really upsets the 51. And he's kind of along for the ride now. Oh, and Sean McLaughlin's trying to get by. He does escape. You see Riley Hoots, he scoots down below the 51, Winker hard into the wall. Oh, and he collects Ryan Cruz. I thought Zachary Staton was going to get away, but I think he just got collected again. And that was it. And I think, Staton, he did get tagged. And but somebody said, there's Winker. Oh, there it was Ryan Cruz did get up on his lid there. There he is. Oh, wow. How did he get all that happen to him? Let's run it back here so we can see. Here he goes here, and he's going to collide with the 51. Winker sliding down the track, so there was nothing he could do there. So there he goes. He goes over one time. He's on his lid here at this point and hits the inside wall upside down. It almost flips him back up on all 4s, but he's now sliding around sideways back on his lid, rolls over, and here comes Parker Parrish, and that's what gets him airborne, going for a wild ride there, Ryan Cruz, and he finally ends up down on all 4s once again. Man, that was a crazy ride for the 00. I think I'm going to need oxygen after this one. Okay, where are we here? Kelly Thomas making his way down pit road. He's coming in. Parker Parrish making his way out along with Riley Hoots making his way out. Alan Bledsoe, he was already on the pits. And that car is starting to look a little banged up, and I think he's got some repairs now. He might be there for a while. And hopefully it's not too long here. And this can't be right. I don't think that's right. I think we have to wait for it to cycle around again. I think Matthew Badby should be okay. Maybe it is Paul Bojanic that's still in front there. I think once the timing and scoring sorts itself out, Paul Bojanic may still be your leader. I thought he got passed by Riley Hoots. We'll see what happens here. He's right up there at the front of the pack, right behind the pace car. Riley with the lights right. Here we go, folks. Getting ready to go green once again. Pace car's coming in. It'll be lap 32 on the restart. Waiting for that green flag. We got a green, and we are racing once again. Let's keep a wide angle on this. Let's see if everybody makes it through there. Sean McLaughlin on the high side. The rest of the field, everybody got cleanly away this time. So it's McLaughlin right down front. There's Matthew Badby challenging for the lead. I think he's going to get it, folks. McLaughlin trying to fight him off on the high side. Badby's got good momentum there, and I think He's not quite. He's half a car length ahead of the 33. Sean trying to hang tough on that high side, and in fact, he's got his nose ahead once again, and they are battling down the backstretch here. And look at Paul Bajanic. He's back there, the number 2, battling with Patrick Hernandez. Hernandez fighting to get that 3rd position. And Batby, he still hasn't secured that lead just yet from Sean McLaughlin. He finally gets past the 33. I think he really wanted to get to that high side so he can really run the line he wants to run, because he's really hard to beat once he's in clean air and he can run his line. That's when you're trying to pass a guy, you have to really kind of do maybe not what you want to do, the most efficient line, but he's out front now, so he's going to turn it up and see if he can get away from these guys. Already 0.3 of a second ahead of the 33, Sean McLaughlin. And boy, they're still battling behind him. There's Paul Bajanic. He's still battling right there. He's got the 3, and Kevin Winker is trying to fight his way. Let's see, Winker is showing in the 7th position. He was getting close to the 3 car there again. There's Riley Hoots also they're all trying to get past the 2 there. Paul Bajanic, the 3 there, got a little, I thought there was a little bit of a moment there. Kelly Thomas looked like he took evasive action. He got past the 2. Kevin Winker is in the 5th position. And this is like deja vu. Here we go. He's going up against the 3 here again. And Batby is starting to march away. These guys are battling with each other, and that is exactly what the 9 wants. Now, the one thing that will save them at the moment is the fact that we've got these stages. We're in the 2nd stage, I believe, racing the lap 50, and then it'll be another competition caution there, and that will bunch the field up once again. So Batby may gain an advantage. But right now, I think his goal right now is just to be in the lead, so that even on the restarts, he can drop the hammer and do his thing. But Patrick Hernandez now back up to that 2nd position, and he's also where he wants to be, I'm sure, trying to draw a bead on that number 9. He's about 0.3 ahead of Sean McLaughlin in that 3rd position. Winker in 4th. So they're kind of spread out now a little bit. There's Riley Hoots in the 7th position. Zachary Stadden, where he was having a fun time. He was racing all up there in the top 5. And I guess one too many cautions he got hung up in. No fault of his own, and it's just kind of forced him down the order a little bit. But, like I said before, the field will bunch up once again at the end of this stage, and everybody, including Zachary, will get another crack at it. Sean McLaughlin now starting to get more pressure from the 51, Kevin Winker. Winker taking a look down on the inside, and he's trying, I think he might make the pass here as they cross the stripe, trying to get clear of the 33. It looks like he does it, so Winker back into the 3rd position, trying to see if he can catch Patrick Hernandez. He's got just under half a second there. So you just saw Winker go out of the picture there. Hernandez in that 2nd spot. Yeah, he's about a second behind Matthew Batby. Batby's running free and clear at the moment now. So Matthew Batby, both him, Hernandez, and Winker, they all pitted on lap 31. McLaughlin pitted on lap 29. And then we have almost everybody else pitted on lap 31 with the exception of Paul Bajanic. So everybody's roughly on the same tire stint there. So no big offset as far as tire life is concerned. And just a matter of how well you save your tires now. And there's Kevin Winker challenging for that second position. He makes a nice move down on that inside. He's able to get by quick. If he can get close enough to the 9, can he pull that same move on Matthew Batby? He's 1.8 seconds behind. And we're lap 43, so in 7 laps time, the field will get bunched up again, and he will get another crack at the number 9. Now lap 44. And Patrick Hernandez not falling too far behind. Kelly Thomas now in that 4th position. He's actually getting close to the 19 there. And I think Hernandez went a little wide there. I don't know if the car got away from him. He just lost 3rd position rather quickly. Thomas up into that 3rd spot. That happened, it seemed like that happened really quick. So now Thomas will see if he can catch Kevin Winker, who's right there, running in that 2nd position, a good half a second ahead of Thomas. And now he's a whopping 2 seconds behind Matthew Batby. Batby is trying to check out, but oh boy, he's getting past lap cars now who are staying to the high side. So not really holding him back here. But once again, no matter the gap that he gets here, the guys are going to continue to get shots at him, because I do believe we're only coming to the end of the 2nd segment. There are 2 more to go. The next one will also be 25 laps, and then the 4th and final segment will be 15 laps. Thomas that's Parker Parrish in front of him. He has lost a little ground to Kevin Winker. He goes by the 29, about to pass Alan Bledsoe as well. And that's Kevin Winker up in front of them, running in the 2nd position. But when they were in lap 48, so segment number 2 is just about over. Sean McLaughlin, he's back in the 5th position, and he's got Zachary Stanton right behind him. Riley Hoots is a little further back. No pressure for Riley at all, front or behind, running in that 7th position. James Brossiger, same deal, running 8th. Ryan Cruz, he's in the 00 there, and he's actually battling with Joe Nerton for a position. That's 9th and 10th. Ryan trying to hold on to that 9th spot there. And we're on lap 49, so I believe the caution's going to come out next time around when Batby crosses the stripe, and it will bunch the field up once again. And that 4th, now this will be the end of the 2nd segment, so we'll have another one of these 25-lap stints. But boy, that final stint will only be 15 laps. And those guys, they're going to bolt on some fresh Goodyears, and they're going to get after it. And whatever they've got, they're going to throw it on. They're not going to leave anything on the table whatsoever. So now caution here. As we end the 2nd segment. And as we end this here, and they'll probably be coming in getting some fresh tires and whatnot. Pause and take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the BioTE Winston All-Star Showdown here at Lowe's Motor Speedway, live on Rice Motorsports TV. Today, BioTE is a leading innovator in precision and preventative healthcare. We have translated over 80 years of scientific insight into medical approaches that identify and address imbalances in the production of hormones that occur as the body ages. BioTE is poised as a leader in the health and wellness revolution by offering personalized hormone therapy and high-grade nutraceuticals to people who want to take charge of their health. This is accomplished through personalized and preventative healthcare, made possible with hormone optimization. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or check out the link in the description. Georgetown OBGYN provides complete women's care to the Central Texas area with a focus on patient comfort and satisfaction. Dr. Vincent Sherman, Dr. John Sherman, and Dr. Kelly Monteville look forward to providing you with the excellent care you deserve. They take pride in combining experience you can trust with the most innovative treatments. For more information, click the link in the description below. Okay, folks, we are back and it is 1 to go. It'll be start of segment number 3, the final 25 lap segment here tonight. This is the Winston All-Star Showdown here at Lowe's Motor Speedway, coming to you live on Rice Motorsports TV. So here we go. It's Batby, Winker, and Staton. All the heavy hitters right at the front. Now, can Winker do anything with Batby on this restart? Let's watch and see what happens here. We got the green flag. Here we go with Winker. He's trying to get a good start and stay right there with the 9. And they're right there together. The Winker, Batby, he's already ahead of the 51. Just like that. I mean, Batby, he just gets some awesome restarts. If there's nobody in front of him, he drops that hammer and he is gone, like instantly up to full speed. Winker also getting a good start, but I mean, he had him there for about a half a car length there for maybe going into turn 1, but after Batby grabbed that 4th gear, that was it. And here we go again, almost half a second already. Batby is absolutely flying. And he's half a second ahead of the field already. Winker in that second spot. Hernandez, he's second. How about Paul Bajanic trying to see if he can get up there? And Zachary Staton has worked his way back up into that top 5 as well. In fact, Staton, he's taking a look. He's trying to stay ahead of the 2, as a matter of fact, in that 4th position. Good battle going on here for the 4th spot. And boy, things are getting tight here. Riley Hoots, he's right in the mix as well. Oh, and I think he might have just tapped the 3 a little bit. Where did he go? James, oh, he's up there now. Okay. They were side by side there at first. Riley Hoots, he fell back there a little bit. I think they might have came together. With Paul Bojanic, he's in that 5th spot, man. He is really fighting tooth and nail with the 15 for that position. Zachary Stanton trying to hold on to that 4th spot. Patrick Hernandez right in front of them. He's right behind Kevin Winker. And they're kind of trying to run down the 9. Winker, he's right there. He's trying to draw in to Matthew Batby. He was half a second. Now it's down to about 0.26. I mean, Winker, like I said, folks, now, you think this is something, you wait till we get to the final 15 lap segment. Those tires, they'll have less fall off than ever. And they're already going all the way with it now. They'll only have to go 15 laps. Winker giving it everything he can to try to catch Matthew Batby. Hernandez not giving up as well. Batby definitely not rocketing away from the field like he was before. In fact, now Winker is taking a look down on the inside. Wasn't close enough to really make the pass. But he is kind of almost in the position that Batby was. If he can get down on that inside, that'll probably be where he'll make his move, I would imagine, if he's going to try to make the pass. We'll see what happens. Here he goes again. Not really close enough. Batby, he's trying to make that car wide, running a good defensive line that time. Batby knows that he's got a fight on his hands here. Winker rolling his sleeves up. I think he's trying to size him up once again here. Trying to work in a little bit closer. It's so close to something happening here. And boy, I tell you, Patrick Hernandez, he is right there as well. He is ready to pounce should one of those guys make a mistake. And the three of they're all about a half a second ahead of 4th place Zachary Stanton. Good for Zachary. He's back up there in that top 5, and he's right now. He's holding on to that 4th position. As these guys, they're spacing out a little bit now. Batby's got a little bit more breathing room. Zachary Stanton, he's doing very good to stay in that 4th position. Roscoe's trying to catch him, but he's still got about 0.3 of a second. He hasn't quite got to the 15 just yet. And the rest of the field, there's Kelly Thomas, Paul Bojanic. He's been having a good night, running in the top 10. And Riley Hoots. Something happened. I want to say he got together with the 3. He might have just decided to lay back. He knows another break's coming. In the field, he bunched up again. He might have decided, we're gonna cool it for right now until we get up the front. This car is showing a bit of damage. I don't know how it's handling for him. He looks like he's gonna make the pass there on Paul Bojanic. Meanwhile, up the front here, Winker look like he may be gearing up to try to make another attempt here on the leader, Matthew Batby. Still about a car length in between them, though. But they are doing good. He's doing good to hang in there. He is definitely staying with him. But the line that Batby is taking, he is taking a very good defensive line through those turns. He's not going down super low, but I mean, he is just placing that car at just the right position so that you know, there just isn't any room to really, even if you have the momentum, you're going to just run out of space. And he's really positioned that car in a very good place. And he does have the outright pace anyway, you know. And I mean, don't know. Let's take a look at their lap times here and see if we can compare that here. Hold on a second. Let's bring that up here, and we can see between Batney and Winker, Batney was quicker lap 63 and lap 65. But he was slower on 61, 62, and 64. Now, this lap traffic, that's going to probably mess up Winker there. He's probably going to lose a little time. You don't want to lose a whole lot of time with Matthew Batney. You don't want him to get away. He's like half a second away now. You know, even at a track like this, you can get a little bit of a draft going there, you know, and if he gets too far away, you can't really catch him. And that I tell you, that lap traffic, that kind of hurt him there, because now he's about 3/4 of a second and the gap is just continuing to grow. And that just fell right into the hands there for Matthew Batney. Because now you can see Batney, he got the faster of the last 2 laps. The last 3 laps, he's a 10th, 4 tenths, just about 2 tenths, lap 67. And he's just going with a full head of steam now, just over a second ahead of Kevin Winker. So now, about all he can do right now is wait for this to. Let me see. Well, I gotta turn that off there. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. We'll turn that off and wait for the final segment to see if Kevin Winker. I'm imagining everybody's going to come down on pit road. Let's see. Where's Hernandez? There he is, right there. He's not that far behind Kevin Winker. Kelly Thomas now has gotten into the 4th spot. Finally got past the 15 of Zachary Stanton, who's now in the 5th position, and he's got some lap cars around him, so he's not too bad here. He's about 3/4 of a second ahead of 6th place James Brosker anyway, and there's Brosker back there. So they're all working their way through traffic here. Riley Hoot's back there. He might have used both of his faster pairs, but that car is definitely looking a little beat up. And trying to hang on in that 7th position, Joe Norton in the 8th spot. Paul Bajanic, he was battling up at the front there for a good little while, but now he's gotten shuffled back to the 9th spot. Ryan Cruz rounds off the top 10. And up the front, Matthew Batney, 1 3/4 seconds ahead of Kevin Winker. About 5 laps to go before we get the caution. And in the 3rd segment, and for the all-important final 15-lap segment, and you would imagine everybody's got to come in and get Goodyears. You'd probably be crazy not to. Of course, you never, I mean, yeah, a caution could happen, but do you really want to roll those dice and hope that it does? Because if it doesn't, then you're really screwed, you know. And there's too much at stake there. And Patrick Hernandez gets past the 51. Winker trying to fight back on the inside. Patrick, he goes really high there. And let's see, Winker, no, he wasn't close enough to drive up under the 19. We've seen Patrick Hernandez take some, he's run wide a few times. He's way up there, up along the, I don't know if his car is doing what he really wants you to do right now. Because Winker, I think, did Winker get him? No, he didn't get him. They're going down there. Yeah, we did get him. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he was planning on going that high in the turns. He might be fighting that 19 car just a little bit. He's got good pace, but something's not working right for him in the corners there. Matthew Batney now just about 3 seconds ahead. And we're about 2 laps or so from the final competition caution tonight. Callie Thomas a good little ways back. And I would expect everybody. Oh, there we go. There we go. And that is the end of that segment. And I would imagine everybody is going to come down pit road. Time to bolt on some fresh Goodyears, and it's just a mad dash to the finish. And I tell you, boy, these guys, and they've been going up and down the order, and it's just interesting. Let's see, nobody's on pit road yet. And Batby, he's slowing down now to collect the pace car there. Everybody getting mowed down. Winker back in that second position. He managed to get that back of Patrick Hernandez. Hernandez probably happy to go in and get some fresh Goodyears. And I don't know, he's pushing so hard. He might be, who knows, he might be running those tires off the car, and 15 laps may do him just right to get to the end, and he can push like he wants to and maybe be able to keep those Goodyears alive underneath as they all come down pit road. Let's watch the pit road battle here. And he hits his stop right on the money. Hernandez right behind him. Everybody's getting tires and fuel. Left side's going on. There's Riley Hoots as well. Batby, let's see what he gets. And 14.9 for Batby. And that was 15.2 for Winker. I'm sorry, 15.1 for Winker and 15.2 for Hernandez. Kevin Winker beat the 19 off of pit road, so he will retain that second position. So this is it. This is his last shot. Him, Hernandez, everybody back there. If they're going to take a crack at the number 9, hey, let's face it, he's the guy to beat if they're going to do anything. And this time, yeah, there's not going to be anybody in front of them. Nice clean start. And I don't know if they have lane. I guess they have lane choice, perhaps. Sometimes leagues will do that, and sometimes they don't. It looks like Batby will be starting on that inside row there. And, okay, I just realized Sean McLaughlin, he retired. I guess he retired, unless he just blinked out of the server, because sometimes it'll show you it's out and then you'll end up coming back in, but I don't know. I don't, so he might not have been able to finish the race here. That's a shame. Making their way into turn 3. Oh, Batby's blinking a little bit too. Wow, wouldn't it be something if that's what gets him in the end? Patrick Hernandez, he's right there. Okay, hang on, folks. Here we go. Coming out of turn 4. Pace car getting ready to come in. There he goes, waiting for that green flag.
Green, green, green.
And we got a green flag for the final segment. 15 laps to go to settle it all here tonight at Charlotte. So far, Batby, he's cleanly away. Oh, we got somebody wrecking in the back there. That was James Brossiker. And that did cause a caution there. He lost the front of that number 3. heavy damage to the number 3, James Brossiker. Let's go see. I don't know if it was just a self spin or what. Let's run it back here. And there's Brosker. He's on the high side. Riley Hoots behind. He's sandwiched between Riley Hoots and I think that was Kelly Thomas in the 28. Zachary Statton down on the inside. And let's see. He moves down a little bit. The car is moving around a bit, and I don't think he touched the 15. I think it just got away from him. And Statton kind of straightened him out there a little bit, but then he rocketed up into the outside wall. Oh, man, that was a nasty case of net code. For those of you who don't know what net code is, let me show you this right here. It's a networking glitch, and these cars have what's called a bounding box around them, and when they make contact, so like boom, see right there? Look how far away he was from the 5 car. He wasn't anywhere near the 5 car, and it looks like they actually made contact. And sometimes those bounding boxes overlap, and the networking software gets a little confused, so it tries to simulate actual contact. That's why you see body parts flying and everything. That was terrible luck for the 5, because now he just took a nice shot on the right front and lost his hood and everything. And Brosker was already in trouble with a hard hit into the wall. But yeah, that was a good example of net code as well. So a rough night for the 3 and the number 5. Alan Bledsoe, he's still, I wonder if he's been on pit road this whole time. It's possible. Now it's showing Riley Hoots as retired. He might have put his car behind the wall as well. Brossiker, he's right there. And let's see. I'm trying to find Riley. Yeah, we can't even lock on the Riley, so that may be it for the number 5 as well. So right now we're looking at 3 possible retirements. Wilson, he wasn't racing at all, so he might have been working like race control or something. Lights are out on the pace car. And it's actually frozen at 15 to go, so we only didn't even really get a good lap there. It'll be 14 to go once we cross the stripe. Okay, Bledsoe, he's making it back out. We saw him on pit road for a long time there. It looks like he's finally going to get back out. He's 5 laps down, but at least he got out to finish the race. I wonder if McLaughlin's still showing out as well, so he might have left he might have put it behind the wall for sure. So hang on, folks, here we go. Boy, Winker and Hernandez are right there. Kelly Thomas as well. Pace car in. We got a green flag, and here we go. Drag race down to turn 1. Patrick Hernandez, boy, he is ready to go. He's all over the bumper of Matthew Batby. And they both really kind of sailed away from the 51 there just a little bit. Patrick Hernandez said, you know what, it's my turn. Give me a shot at this. There's Kevin Winker, though. He's not done fighting for this win. And you know what Matthew Batby wants? He wants the 51 and the 19 to really mix it up, because that'll play right into his hands. The more they battle, the quicker he can develop a nice gap. And with only 15 laps to go, that'll be just what he needs. Batby trying to hold on here. Hernandez trying to hold on to the number 9. And hopefully hopefully we can make it. It's now 12 laps remaining. And they're hanging in tight there. Lead is about 0.13 seconds. Kelly Thomas in fourth. He's fallen back just a little bit. Across the stripe, now 11 laps remaining. Hernandez taking a look down on the inside, trying to see if he can make the move on the 9. He's going to give it everything. Here comes Kevin Winker. He's going to try to follow the 19 through. And boy, they are door-to-door. Batby's trying to fight back on the high side. Coming down, it's going to be 10 laps to go as they cross the line. Patrick Hernandez not ready to give up just yet. He's got his nose ahead once again. Batby is fighting to hang on. They're going back and forth. Kevin Winker there in that third position. It almost seems like he's favoring, if he's going to make a move, he's going to go down on the inside. Right now, they're just not getting the momentum they need to complete that pass down on the inside. It's all about getting that car in just the right position, and he's getting right up there. Now, whether or not he would have enough momentum or not, the 19 is right there, so it's kind of keeping him from being able to do much there. Why, I tell you, Hernandez, he is trying so hard to get past the number 9 of Matthew Batby. Batby hanging on the high side, and they're almost 3 wide as they cross the stripe. Here we go. And they're going to be 3 wide going into turn 1 almost. No, they break it up. Man. And now it's Batby still at the front by 0.06 of a second. Patrick Hernandez down on that inside. Batby's got a little bit of breathing room here, and now they're getting I think the 19 and 51 almost came together. They don't want to do that, but Batby, look at, he's got 0.3 of a second now. Kevin Winker now has made it into the second position, but man, that gap is 0.3 of a second, and he doesn't have a whole lot of laps left. This may be it, folks. If he gets up there, it's going to be like Hail Mary time. He's going to have to do whatever it is he can do to catch the number 9 of Matthew Batby. Coming to the stripe, it'll be 6 laps to go. Inching in ever closer, 0.13, 0.2, 0.12. Getting super close here. Hernandez is still there. There's Kelly Thomas trying to inch closer. And Winker now has got a really good rundown on the inside. Can he make it hold? Batby is really trying to squeeze him down low here. And here the Matthew Batby, he's not going to give you a lot of room. If you get under him, he's going to make you pay for it. Winker is fighting to get through there. Whatever he's he's definitely earning it here tonight. 5 laps remaining, racing down the backstretch. Patrick Hernandez is getting up in the mix once again, getting super close to the number 9. Here comes Kelly Thomas down on the inside. He's trying to work his way in there a little bit as well. Say, hey, I might got a surprise here for you, fellas. He is seriously getting into the mix here. Kelly Thomas, where did he come from? He gets past the 19, or halfway past the 19, trying to get that third position. It is 4 laps to go. Kevin Winker, they are really, it's an absolute street fight out here now. Kevin Winker trying everything he can to get past the number 9. The 19 is on the high side. 18 trying to find some room. There's the 42, Joe Nerton. He's getting into the mix. Matthew Batby, he's got a little bit of a gap, 0.2 of a second. And that's where they're giving him what he needs. He's getting a little bit of a gap, and when he gets a gap, he is gone. Make it 0.3 of a second. They may be able to regroup and run him down. They're only going to have 2 laps to go. And they're door-to-door back here. Joe Nerton and the 28 Kelly Thomas battling for position, and there's the 19 Hernandez. He gets hard into the wall. It's going to be probably a green-white checker situation here with 2 to go. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Where's okay. Okay, that was just the glitch down. That was just the timing and scoring getting all wrinkled up there and stuff. I thought something else had happened up to the leaders here at the front. Wow. It is Matthew Batby, Kevin Winker, and let's see, are they going to come in to the pits? Are they trying to fake him? No, they're all coming in. Kevin Winker, he said, I am not falling for that tonight, Bubba. No way. You know good and well it's going to be a green-white check. I'm thinking they have 2 attempts at it. This will be the first one. Wow, after all of this, and to come down to a green-white checker finish. Right side's on. Left side's going on for the 9. And Winker beats him off the line. I wonder if he just got, what was that? That was 10 seconds. He might have just got right side tires, perhaps. Batby, he's coming out. He'll be in the 3rd position. Let's see. Actually, he'll be in the, what's going on here? He'll be in the 2nd position because Winker, Ryan Cruz is showing in the lead, but I think he's going to have to go around because he's not in order there. We'll have to wait for everything to cycle around. He may get a wave around here. So it'll be Winker out front. And boy, can he hold off the hard charging Matthew Batby. Joe Nurton coming out of nowhere. Everybody once again has fresh Goodyear. They have unlimited tires tonight. He's in the 4th spot. Paul Bajanic in 5th. Kelly Thomas 6th. He might have, oh no, he might have wrecked out, folks. He's still in the pit. We can't even lock in on him, so he might have actually put it behind the wall, perhaps. Zachary Statton, he's still on pit road. There's Alan Bledsoe. He's making his way back into pit road. Steve Brosker, he's at pit road. Riley Hoots, I think Hoots is already retired. I think we have 10 active cars on track. Well, make it 9 because I think Hernandez, he's showing out as well. And so, where is Kelly Thomas? He's backing down in the 6th position. Boy, this has been an absolute dogfight here. Lights are already out on the pace car. They come to the stripe. It's going to be 2 to go with the white flag after that. Looks like Winker, or is, I don't know, what's going to happen here? Is it, are they going to restart like this? Maybe is Ryan Cruz your leader? Maybe he stayed out. Okay, I thought maybe he was the lap car or something. Winker goes around the outside. Batby trying to squeeze past the 0-0. He's trying to make a double play, pick 2 off at a time. Look at Matthew Batby not taking any prisoners whatsoever. He screams past the 0-0 and the 51. He says, get out of my way here. I got a date with destiny here. Kevin Winker says, not so fast. They're racing down to the stripe here, and they're going to be the white flag. And this is it, folks. One last shot. Can Winker do anything to catch Batby? It's all or nothing now, folks. There absolutely is no tomorrow. Racing down the backstretch, trying to get close enough to the 9. It doesn't look like he'll be close enough, folks. They're making their way through turns 3 and 4. Batby, that's way too much of a gap to hold on. Matthew Batby is going to hold on, and he will take the win here at the All-Star race at Charlotte. Wow, Matthew Batby is showing you once again why he is the points leader. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure if we even put the points up. I meant to put them up earlier, but we did a different format at the beginning of the race. But yeah, he is your points leader, and deservedly so. He has really been the class of the field this year, or this season. So congratulations to Matt, Kevin Winker in that second spot. Joe Norton coming up with the third place finish. And Batby is doing a little celebrating there. And we'll go ahead and get the guys into the let's go find everybody. There's Joe. We'll bring him up there. And we got to find Kevin. Kevin's already there. We got to go find, where's Matthew? Let's see. Got to find Matthew. There's Matthew right there. And we'll just bring him up to, let's see. There we go. And now we'll make sure we turn on Discord here. And we'll hop in down there with them. Okay, folks, we're down here with your top three. Matthew Batby, Kevin Winker, and Joe Norton. Hey, Matthew, you got a copy?
I do, Tony.
Man, boy, I tell you, what an absolute dogfight that was, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Tony. Glad to be back up here.
Boy, I tell you, man, that was how was the race for you? I mean, it was obviously an interesting format there tonight, and that was just a straight up dogfight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really every man for themselves tonight. Everybody was just going for any little space we could. So yeah, we got to see dinner and breakfast and lunch today. So yeah, I'm voting for IHOP, but yeah, great race.
Absolutely, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I gotta thank McConey Setup Shop for sponsoring me. Gotta thank my family for watching this, KPM, and all the affiliate teams, and everybody, you guys for putting this on. So yeah.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. And then we'll be going back to regular racing next week, and I guess you're all set for that.
Yeah, I think it's North Wilkesboro, so that'll be an interesting race.
Yeah, do some short track racing there. Well,
yeah, hopefully we don't have too much cautions, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you know how that can go with short track racing, so yeah, just get ready for anything. But congratulations again, buddy, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next week.
Okay, now. Hey, Kevin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, you were fighting. I've never seen such fierce fighting on track. I mean, you definitely left nothing out there. And I mean, it could have just went any kind of way, but man, congratulations on second anyway, man. Good fight all the way to the end.
Yeah, that was a hell of a battle in the last set, too. That's me, Babby, and Patrick. I don't know how we kept it straight. I mean, I was in the grass there 1.3 wide, Patrick in the wall, and I mean, that was intense. And then that last caution, I was like, oh, I'll try something. So I took 2 tires, and I seen the 0-0 stay out, and I thought maybe that worked, but 0-0 just didn't go, and Babby went underneath him. But I mean, that was probably harder than my win at Texas that I drove to try to get the win from him. So he definitely earned it tonight.
10-4, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Bruce Milberg Custom Homes for coming on and sponsoring me. Biggest shout out to him. Hope he was watching. Shout out to everybody that was watching me tonight. Family, friends, Brett, Nicole, Justin, Brandon, all the guys and girls that watch me out there. Shout out to the league admins, as always, putting the league on. Batby and Patrick and all them guys for a hell of a battle up there. And then you, as always, for broadcasting this. We appreciate you.
10-4, thank you, sir. And boy, I tell you ready for some short track racing next week?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a wreck fest, caution fest, whatever. But we'll see. You could be surprised. We'll see.
Hey, never know. Well, congratulations again, man. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Hey, Joe, you got a copy?
What's going on?
Hey, man, way to sneak up onto the podium. Dude, you just came from out of nowhere. I thought you and Kelly Thomas like, oh, man, y'all about to pull off the upset of the year. I mean, congratulations on that third place finish, man.
Thank you. It was looking like it with the 0-0 on the last restart. He had a slow restart and doored me. Otherwise, I thought I would have had a shot there.
And how was it, so that you think that might have could it have affected your aero there a little bit, or so, or just your positioning?
Just the momentum.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. But I tell you, man, did you get caught up in how many cautions did you get caught up in as far as the wrecks? Because we saw a few there, and I wasn't sure who didn't get caught up in. Did you get caught up in any of them at all?
I used both my faster pairs early and just kind of rode in the back until the last 15 laps. And it just kind of worked.
Man, I tell you, hey, you know, that's on different nights, different types of formats, and you got to try different strategies, and it worked out for you, man. Congratulations. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, friends, family, Schaefer Enterprises, KPM for being an affiliate, and my boy Riley for getting engaged this week.
No, congratulations, yeah. And congratulations to Riley there. And so congratulations, man, and time to go do some short track racing.
Oh, yes, very much ready.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again, and we will see you next week.
Thank you. Good one.
Okay, folks. Well, that is going to do it, man. I am out of breath, and but man, that was an awesome race there. And let's go ahead and I'm gonna go pull up the race results here for you. Let's clear the screen here a little bit. Man, that was an awesome all-star race here tonight. Will they come up for me? Yeah, there they will. We want the race, not to qualify. There we go. Matthew Batby, your winner. Kevin Winker in second. Joe Nerton third. Kelly Thomas fourth. Paul Bajanic fifth. Ryan Cruz in the sixth position. Zachary Stanton finished seventh. Patrick Hernandez, he ended up eighth. Alan Bledsoe ninth. James Rossiter rounds out the top 10. Then we have Riley Hoots in the 11th position, Parker Parrish 12th, and Sean McLaughlin finished 13th. I'm pretty sure Matthew Wilson, he was like working race control. So that is the finishing order for this evening. And like we've been saying, next week it'll be the Racetrack Revival, the throwback race. A lot of oldies but goodies out there, and we want to make sure that you are here to join us. So for all of us at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.